You've set these goals, put in all that time, and even achieved what you set out to do. But do you ever ask yourself, is it worth it? How do we know if what we are doing even makes any sense?
Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be.
Hi everybody, my name is Matt, and yes, this is What Matters to Matt, and yes, today is Make Them Believe. And I'm gonna be entirely honest with you, I was kind of struggling with how I was gonna pitch this video out there, what I was gonna actually say during this video, and I think it comes down to you need to be able to prove to your family, you need to be able to prove to the people that are important to you that what you're actually doing does really matter. And when I'm talking about that they need to be able to see the results, I don't necessarily mean that they need to be able to see that you've hit that or you've crushed that brand new PB or that you've lost that last 10 pounds that you're trying to lose. I actually mean that they see the results in a way that you become a better, all that hard work that you've been putting in, that you become a better father, a better mother, a better sister, a better brother, a better friend. See, ultimately, as a runner who's been putting a lot of time in training for my marathon, I need to be able to recognize that this isn't just about me sacrificing the free time that I have to do other things for myself. It's also about sacrificing the time that my family has to do things with me. As of recording this video, I can actually say that I am a marathoner. We've just gone through the marathon weekend, and I do want to do a number of different videos. There will be tons of videos breaking down exactly how the marathon went, right down reflecting on a lot of my prep, but the actual race as well. But what I actually want to talk about, what I was kind of more excited to talk about, was everything else that happened around that race weekend. You see, right off the bat, included with this weekend, and it is with a number of different marathons that you go to, there's different running events, and one of those happened to be a 1K fun run for kids that happened on the Saturday with my marathon being on the Sunday. And both my kids, Zoe and Dylan, along with my niece and nephew and my other niece, they all ran that 1K fun run and they crushed it. Okay, so of course, before we get to more of this video, if you are liking this video, head on over to my channel and check out some of my other videos. And if you do see some things there that you like, some things that you might be able to relate to, please consider subscribing to my channel. It helps me out so much and motivates me to continue to make these videos and share with you all my experiences on how I try to just be the best that I can be. And after we finished that run, over the next couple of days, I actually caught my daughter looking up some training programs to run her first ever 5K race. Now, I think I do have her convinced to actually do a 4K fun race with me later on in the summer. So stay tuned for that, because we are going to be doing some training around her being able to build up the mileage just a little bit. I don't want to push her too hard. Obviously, she's only 11, but that 4K race looks like it's super fun. It's actually this color race where they're throwing colors at you as you're going through the 4 kilometers. It looks like a lot of fun. Think we're gonna have a lot of fun. Should be a good time. Also, leading into both their race and my race, they had a lot of fun doing these signs, and I actually just have it right here. This is the first one. Don't know if you're gonna be able to see that. They've got some, what's it say? You don't have to go fast, you just go, and we've got Mario and Sonic there. And then for my race day, the kids actually turned around and did a tap here to power up the mushroom. I'm sure some of you have seen a sign like that before on a marathon if you've ever run one, but they were super excited to carry that. And they also met me at several different locations during the race, so I was able to tap that mushroom several times during the race, and so did so many other runners. They were super excited about that. I actually got a few messages about that sign after from different people that were in the race that just wanted to thank the kids for doing that, and it just made for an awesome event. And perhaps the most nervous I was the entire weekend was after I finished the marathon, went home, had a chance to shower up and rest a little bit, and then we went back out because my 11-year-old daughter was having her first, that same day after the marathon, was having her first live performance with her guitar where she was singing this song. It was by Bob Marley. I think it's called 3 Little Birds. Anyway, she sang that song, and lo and behold, I was so nervous. You would think somebody who'd spend so much time in front of the camera filming different things that I wouldn't screw this up, but I was so nervous that somehow I screwed up the sound. I didn't get any sound from that, but lo and behold, when we got home, after I actually went through some of my clips with my GoPro, now my wife had the GoPro and was filming me at different locations during the marathon. One thing they filmed as a little bit of a surprise as I was going through the clips was she recorded that song sitting in the back of the car. So I'll play just a short clip. I don't want to get caught up with any copyright stuff, but just a short clip of that song now.
Hi Daddy, while I'm waiting for you, I'm just gonna play a little song. Don't worry, that I've been. Every little thing completed the marathon. Mwah.
And an incredibly shameless plug here, if you do want to check out my daughter's channel, she's got a few videos out there. She's super pumped to put them out there. It's called Teaching Young Humans, where she teaches people to learn guitar, ukulele. I think she's probably eventually going to put some keyboard in there as well. But she's got this song on there as well if you want to hear the whole song in one of her videos. And lastly, this whole thing, the 1K fun run, the marathon, my daughter going to that, singing her song, singing that Bob Marley song, all happened on Mother's Day weekend. So after we got done with her playing that song, we went to my brother's house, celebrated Mother's Day. And what happened on that day? What happened on that afternoon when we went for supper to celebrate that? Was, of course, we celebrated Mother's Day, but they also, my mother, my wife, and my family, took the time to recognize all the effort that I put into my marathon, recognize just how important that was to me, and we celebrated that too. So it made for just an incredibly awesome weekend for me, and I really, really wanted to share that with you. Again, there's gonna be tons of videos I put together about the marathon, the training, the prep, my taper, everything that went well, everything that went poorly, did I have the right shoes, all that stuff. Gonna cover all of it in videos coming up very, very soon. So if you wanna hear more about that, please consider hitting that subscribe button and hitting that bell notification so you get all those videos. I'm gonna throw back to actually a clip where I was first talking about whether the Endorphin Speed, a shoe that I bought, was the right kind of shoe for me on race day. We'll have that over here. My name is Matt. This is What Matters to Matt, and ultimately, what matters to me most is my family. I'll see you in the next one.